Hi everyone, it's Faye, and we're going to do a very short love reading and twin flame, soulmate kind of thing. It's only 2 cards each, okay? So it's again it's a pick a card. I'm going to apologise in advance. My throat is very, very sore, so I'm going to try and muddle through this, okay? We are using today the gemstone guardian cards, which give a lovely message on one side and the meaning of the stone on the other, and of course we're using the Doreen Virtue Romance Angel deck. Right, so if you just want to pause the video and you can choose, but before you pause the video I'll tell you what the stones are, because I don't know if you can see them clearly. That is called a charoite. I've never heard of it. It's a kind of black and purple. The second one, that's number 1. Number 2 is magenta dyed agate, which is a beautiful pink. And the one at the end is copper, that's number 3. So if you want to pause your video and see what you would like, see what you're drawn to. Right, for the first card we have Chariot. Are you finding that life is out of control? Do you need to sort out exactly what's going on to get to the reason for the chaos? Take the time to go within and call on the Ascendant Masters, Spirit Guides and Angels to provide you with the inspiration you need to transform your life. Right, so that's your stone that you've picked for your love side. And the angel for that is an Archangel Raziel. I have a deep understanding of myself and the circles of life around me. I am aligned with the divine. I am profoundly clairvoyant and extremely intuitive. I clearly comprehend the details of everything that is set before me. I feel peacefully empowered. Now that's your message from your Archangel. This is you speaking. That's the message that the angels tell for you to say to yourself. Now for your actual love card, we'll see if they actually relate quite well. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Now see the guys who are still fighting off with the divine male energies that keep being the runner for some reason at the moment. Even in this 11-11 ascension process, there's still a lot running. I think this is really an important message, because I think the divine feminine seems to always put their own happiness on a back burner and constantly tries to question why their divine male is running all the time, that it's their fault, and it's just the way things are. It's just the way it seems to be at the moment, that it's a learning process as well. This could be your learning process in this, because remember you're 2 entities from one soul, so you're learning from one another, even though it's really painful. I like to read out what Doreen Virtue says about these cards, because they are a message in themselves. Sometimes I just get a feeling or what it means, and I think it is to put yourself first. At the moment, if your divine male keeps running and is becoming, maybe he's already in a karmic relationship, it's time to take care of you, because it will eventually come back in. LMLP, let me see. Love yourself first. I think it's a really strong message. Can you see this? You can read along with me if I get it into camera. If you desire more romance, first look at yourself in a caring and non-critical way, of course. The more you love who you are, the greater your capacity to feel loved by others. This means trusting yourself to take good care of you, and it may entail becoming more assertive. Don't worry, you can still be very lovable while affirming your boundaries. Perhaps this means spending some time alone instead of in a relationship. During this period, you can delve into introspection and understand the patterns of your love life. Ultimately, You can take responsibility for attracting and agreeing to every relationship you've had. To heal your heart, find the blessings and lessons you've gained from each one. For instance, have you become stronger, more independent, or more patient as a result of your prior partnerships? If so, let everything else from the past go except for the lessons and the love. This card emphasises the importance of loving yourself first, especially as you prepare for your next relationship or heal the one you're in. As you gain self-respect, you'll begin attracting more loving people into your life. This will lead to healthy friendships and romances based upon mutual respect. I think it's really important that you do. You still know that you will get with your twin flame, but your own happiness is just as important. And I think you become more attractive and open to inviting this your divine male in when you become more self-focused instead of giving your energy constantly to them. Well, for number 2, we have Magenta Dyed Agate. And the message on that, I'll try and get into focus here. Can we see this? Are you seeking unconditional love? Well, that is what the twin flame love is, isn't it? That's what the whole thing is. It's unconditional. You really want others to demonstrate the love they have for you. Show your love for others and know you are well loved by many. Allow love. Be a receptacle for all that is love. Love is your natural state. I think this whole card, if you pick this, it looks like a heart to me. It looks like a heart. And I think if maybe subconsciously, if you not just the colour but the shape of it, it looks like a heart, and I think that's what it's all about, is breaking open the heart chakra to let love come in, whether it be from your twin flame, your soulmate, just love in general. This is what it's all about. Your message is from Archangel Zadkiel. I am love. I align my consciousness with gentleness, compassion and goodwill towards all. I am compassionate and kind. I am aligned with the healing powers of inner peace and kindness. I am able to help others by vibrating love through my presence, words and actions. That's a really good message. And your card from Doreen Virtue, your loving, is Reconciliation. Wow. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Do you know, and a lot in my tarot readings that I'm getting now, the 6 of Cups is coming up a lot for a lot of the signs. And I'm not sure quite what is going on between now and January, but it would seem that there's a lot of couples getting back together. Or certainly people that you've maybe known from many years ago is starting to come back in. I'm going to read out what it says. Well, I do think everybody knows what reconciliation means, but let's just say what the whole message is for this. It's amazing that's come out because it's been coming out of anybody who's listening to my, not even just love readings, just readings in general. There's a lot of this happening, the reconciliation. RST, right, romantic feelings, reconciliation. Let's see, reconciliation, here we go. This card indicates that an ex-lover may be re-entering your life. The first person you think of is likely who it will be. The purpose of this reconciliation is to achieve healing and closure with respect to your past. You will understand more about yourself and see your relationship patterns more clearly. You'll also take responsibility for the role you played in the relationship's drama, which will free you from the tyranny of unforgiveness. Reconciliations are ultimately about taking care of unfinished business. This card could also possibly mean making peace with a family member or friend. Each relationship is a sacred learning experience, so be open to this reunion's lessons and blessings. Ultimately, all healings help you love life in every part of the world, of your world. Well, I think that's, you know, it's pretty true, isn't it? You have to kind of let go of what's going on in the past. And I think a lot of twin flames, especially if they're not in union, they're not in union because they've probably had this huge blow. That's what happens with twin flames. They tend to have this very tumultuous relationship where there's a lot said and fighting and pulling and coming and going. And I think you have to forgive a lot of it, even yourself. This doesn't even just mean, I don't take this to mean forgive the other person. I think a lot of it you have to forgive yourself. If you feel guilt about anything that you've said or done, reconciliation and forgiveness must happen with your own spirit. Those that have picked number 3, we have copper, which is lovely. It looks like fool's, what was it called that, like fool's gold or something, I don't know. The message of the actual stone is, do you need some motivation to transform your reality? Do you find your mind wandering when you are trying to stay focused? If so, you need to find your passion and begin experiencing the rewards that come with living it. Do what you love. Prosperity is yours, but you must take action. I just thought of fool's gold as soon as I saw that. And when it comes to, and it says here about your prosperity. Now remember, prosperity and abundance doesn't always mean wealth, as in physical wealth. It can mean from the heart, love as well. And this is a love reading, so that's how I'm going to take that. Archangel Zadkiel. Did we read Archangel Zadkiel somewhere else? I'm not quite sure. No, Raziel, sorry. Archangel, I am safe. I have constant protection surrounding me, deflecting anything that is not for my highest good. I have the courage and self-confidence to create my world. That's nice. Especially if at the moment when you're trying to manifest, if you're really trying to manifest and bring in your soul partner, this is nice to know that you have to kind of have the confidence to create your own world. Okay. Your message from Doreen Virtue's card is passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Well, it looks like, guys, you are going to be getting passionate with your soulmate or your twin flame, for those that picked number 3. Let's have a look to see what the entire message is for this. I wish I could get rid of this sore throat. It's so horrible. PQ, I can't even, oh, passion, here we go. Yes. Your prayers for great love have been heard and answered, and it all begins with you. You have the power to revive passion in your life. In fact, no one can bring it to you but you. This card guides you to seek that which brings you great joy, such as a hobby, a cause, or special activity. Anything that stirs your heart with joy will help passion bubble forth and positively flow into your romantic life. Basically, it's telling you to be interesting, be an interesting person. Nobody wants to sit with a wallflower. The romance angels say that having a passion for life itself is a requisite foundation for feeling passion in your love life. This means enjoying this moment completely. And when you do so with a partner, you inspire him or her to romantically participate with you. If you're presently single, you can definitely enjoy passion in your activities and hobbies. And who knows, such pursuits may provide an opportunity to meet a wonderful partner who shares these passions. So those of you that are looking for your soulmate, this to me is telling you to go and find activities where you can actually maybe meet with people who will become your soulmate. That's what that sounds like to me. That sounds like don't be hanging about in the house or try to meet somebody in, a kind of a bar or something. I think to find the right person, it's finding like-minded people, isn't it? So if you go and do hobbies and there's somebody else there who does the same hobby, you're on the same wavelength then. And I think it's really important for a relationship that you do have the same interests. I think it's really important, because you tend to start to, especially when the relationship expands, if you don't like the same things, to, you know, then what's the point? There's nothing for you to do. So, right guys, that is your little love, twin flame, soulmate reading, just 2 wee cards. So hopefully that was interesting for you and you enjoyed that. If you would like a private reading, a tarot reading, or whatever you have in mind, you can connect with me on Facebook and Twitter, just at Faye's Tarot. Email me at fayestrachan1@gmail.com. Okay? Well, hope you liked that. Give us a thumbs up, and please subscribe, and please excuse my sore throat.